Joe Bonamassa licks today, and this is cool because you don't often see Joe playing slow blues licks, so this is a good opportunity to break some of this stuff down. It's in G minor pentatonic. I'm going to play through this whole video and then we'll break it down lick by lick. So some cool stuff to go at here. Now before this clip, Joe was talking about these little half step bends he likes to do within chords, and that's what he does at the beginning of this. So let's play the first lick and then we'll break that lick down. So what Joe's doing, he's got his first finger on the A string on the 10th fret, that's a G note, and then he's got I think Joe's using his middle finger, but I'm going to use my third finger. He's playing the B string 11th fret, which is the minor third. So if you can visualize this G minor chord off the A string, of the 10th fret, so your A minor form bar chord. On your first finger there on the 10th fret of the A, you've got the root, and then the minor third is here on the 11th fret, and them are the notes he's using. He plays pick for the 10th fret of the A, and then with his finger grabs the B string, so it's just using the A and the B string. And when you pick both at the same time, you bend up the 11th fret on the B string. That takes you into the major third, so there's a G major. The 12th fret of the B is the major third. Behind it is the minor third. So you're getting that cool sound. And then he brings it up a half step, so that's G minor. Bend into that third, brings the same shape up a half step. Does it again and gives it a bit of vibrato just on the B. Then back to the G. So slowly. And then after he's done it back on the G, he plays the G string 12th fret and then stacks and plays the D string also on the 12th fret, and that basically takes you to the 5 chord. That's our D, which is our 5. That's the first part of the lick. So now he's in box, so you can think of box 3 of the G minor pentatonic. And he's sliding into the 10th fret of the low E. And he does a hammer on, he goes to the A string and he hammers on 8th to 10th. So that's the flat 7 to the root, to our G note, and he does that 3 times. Gives it some vibrato every time he hits that 10th fret root. Then after he's done that 3 times, back to the 8th fret of the A. Then 10th fret of the low E. Then we do a pre-bend on the 10th fret. A pre-bend, a half step, so you'll be pre-bending to this 9th fret on the low E, which is our blues note, and we release back up to the 8th. Then low E string, first finger on the 6th fret, that's our minor third, and then we go to the 3rd fret, and that's our G note, that's our root. Really cool. And then after that, does this little like 2-note chord. And what this is achieving this. This is the chord you're going to slide to. You've got your ring finger, sorry, your middle finger on the low E on the 3rd fret, which is our G note, and then our 1st finger, 2nd fret of the D, and that's our E, and that's our 6. You can think of that as, that's our 6, and this can be called a G6, but it comes in from half a step below. So you go up to the 4th fret with that same shape, and remember it's the E and the D strings only, and then slides back a half step. And then you could also see this as out of your triad for C major as well. You know, it could be it's the 5th of C and the major 3rd, so you can use that for C as well. So the whole lick all together. Joe's always giving everything a bit of vibrato. So after that little chord, he grabs the minor thirds. Think box 1 minor pentatonic. He grabs the minor 3rd, which is G string, 3rd fret. Plays that, gives it a slow half step bend. Then to the 5th fret of the D, which is our tonic. Then he goes to the 5 chord, but he plays that from half a step above and then goes into the 5 chord. So you can think of this 9th chord shape. So we're going to be achieving a D9, but he comes in from half a step above. And like I've done in previous videos, he doesn't play the root on the A string. He mutes the A string with this finger, and he puts the 5 in the bass note. So this A string now is muted, and you get a much fuller, richer sound. It's great if you're just playing stuff on your own. And he kind of drags his plectrum through the strings like lags it a bit, and then slides back, so he doesn't pick it when he gets to the D, just slides into it. And the last lick adds in a note from the major pentatonic, so we're going 3 on the B to the 5 on the B, that would be our 6. So you could think G minor pentatonic box 1 again here. Then we come up to the 3rd fret, high E. Bend up the 6th fret, that's our minor 3rd. And then we stack high E, 3rd fret, B string, 3rd fret. And that's the tonic of our 5 again. Straight away slides in, 1st finger on the B string, 3rd fret, middle finger getting the 4th fret of the G. So you can see this as the major 3rd and the 5th of G. There's your triad, your root inversion triad. So it's just sliding into these two on the B and the G string. gives that some vibrato. And then straight after that, he walks down from the root. You can just grab that with your ring finger, the root on the D, walks down, and then finishes the whole thing on the flat 7. And then if you wanted to carry on, you could see this as an opportunity. The note after the flat 7, that will take you to the major third of the 4 chord. So let's play it through really slow. That's that one. So there's a lot more to go at in this video. It carries on and there's a bunch of licks and I've got the tabs. So I'll continue, you know, taking some of these slow licks apart by Joe because they're really good fun. I'll see you later.